think you're marrying a woman, you're wrong. You're marrying the trauma she lived through as a child. Her father's silence, her mother's sigh. That scene repeated every night in their living room for 20 years. You think there are two people at that wedding? No. That third chair at the table is never empty. No one will tell you this, because this truth makes romance uncomfortable. But the truth you ignore will destroy your life. You're not choosing a woman. You're choosing an operating system. A code was written into her brain at age 6. When her father slammed the door, how did the air in the house change? When her mother cried, who hugged her? And who ran? In that house, how was love measured? With words or with fear? She watched that film every day. Now her brain wants to shoot the sequel automatically. The question is, will you be the director or the lead actor? Freud said it. Humans chase what's familiar, even if that familiarity hurts. The brain doesn't pick happy. The brain picks known. If love in her house meant tense silence, no matter how much you talk, she will seek that silence. She'll shut you up so it feels like home. She's not trying to hurt you, the program just runs. Machiavelli said it, power hates a vacuum. If it doesn't exist in one place, it appears in another. Marriage is a system too, and every system has a power distribution. That blueprint was drawn 25 years before you said, I do. Yes, people can change, but only when they see their subconscious program. The problem is, most people don't realize they're inside the program. Now pay attention. This is important. If her mother lived without respecting her father, your title, your money, won't matter most of the time. Because in her subconscious, man equals project to be fixed. Not because she won't love you, she just learned love that way. If her father walked around the house like a shadow, you'll have to fight most of the time just to be heard. Because in her model, a man's word equals air. If their home was a Cold War battlefield, you won't have peace in yours. You'll have a ceasefire, and you won't understand why you're always exhausted. You'll say, she's different. Ours will work. Hope is good, but hope is not a strategy. She's not lying to you. She doesn't know herself yet. When the subconscious kicks in, her mother's reflexes will speak, and you'll ask yourself, who is this? She didn't change. She went back to default settings. Imagine it, 20 years, every Sunday. Father reads the newspaper. Mother criticizes. Father turns the page. No one yells. Everyone dies, slowly. Now that girl is grown. When you share your opinion, what's her first reflex? Criticism. Because in her brain, communication equals whose fault is it? She's not a bad person. She just never learned another language. The thinking man says the subconscious drives you and you think you're free. So no one is making you miserable on purpose. Two programs are just colliding, and the one who doesn't know his program usually loses. So is there a way out? Observe, don't judge. Before the wedding, watch her parents. When they argue, who wants peace? Who wants to be right? There's the trailer for your future. Ask hard questions. What did your dad do when your mom got mad? Watch her body language more than her answer. If she tenses up, changes the subject, there's a wound there, and that wound can bleed in your house too. Take responsibility. Don't fall into the I'll change her trap. You're not a therapist. You're choosing a counterpart. Your job isn't to fix broken code. Your job is to know which operating system you can run with. Change is possible, but only with someone who wants to change, not with someone who's unaware. Machiavelli's last word, those who don't see reality become food for reality. You're not choosing a woman. You're either repeating a 20-year script or you're breaking that chain. Love conquers all. That's a beautiful lie. The truth is, awareness conquers all. Love without awareness is a blind warrior. You think you're choosing love, but actually, you're choosing familiar pain. Because the brain doesn't protect truth, it protects habit. Love makes you blind. Awareness chooses, and blind choices always cost too much. See the program, then love. Otherwise, you're not loving. You're asleep, and someone always controls those who are asleep.